Yo, what's going on? Y'all know what it is. It's your girl, More Ash, of course. The Gumbo Show, baby. We are back in the building. I got Naja with me, of course. What's going on, Naja?
Yeah, what's going on? What it do? Fine, bloating, dandy this beautiful morning.
Of course, as per usual. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is in your perspective area. But y'all know
Good
what it is.
morning,
We are
good.
back with our we are back with our Who Am I segment. We have a great interview guest in the building. This is family, so this is
Yep,
literally
yep.
going to be a conversation,
This
catching
year.
up, that type of thing. We got our boy Money Matt straight from
Mm,
Ohio in the building right now.
mm.
What's going on, Money Matt?
What up? What up? You know I had to rock home away from home. I got my Atlanta on because we coming back.
Hey,
So
that's right.
I had to come with it. But nah, I'm doing good. How y'all been?
We are straight. My first question is
Gucci.
normally like, "Who are you?" and all that, but I want to know. My first question is different today. My first question is, "What's the weather like
Mhm.
up there?" Because I can only imagine.
Um, I'm married, so
Yeah.
nah, for real. Nah, they're normal sort of. I mean, Brooks normal. You
I
know what I
said
mean?
weather, not women. See, get your mind
Oh,
out the. I said weather. What's the weather like?
it's it's been all right. It's been like hot. It's like warm and then it's cold and then it's really cold and
Y'all
then
don't
we
have no
get like
snow?
12. Yeah, we had like 16 inches of snow. It felt like
Oh my
there's still
god,
snow on the ground. I called Naja when the snowstorm hit. Like I'm stuck. I'm
can't do
stuck
Nah,
nothing.
facts.
inside here.
Nah, facts. Show the picture way before we got our first little 3 inches down
Oh
in Georgia.
no. So I'm gonna jump right into this thing. You are not new to our platform. So
No.
as for anybody that doesn't know who you are, just a real quick introduction of who Money Matt is.
I am the pioneer of motivational hip hop music, and I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I am a six-time award-winning
Mhm.
artist, along with the Hall of Fame artist of the Academia Awards platform. I got so many consignments from different independent artists to radio stations to everywhere, really nationally. So shout out to everybody that supports the movement. Shout out my management, Jay Cristal out of
Shout out to
Memphis.
Jay
If you want to
Cristal.
book me, yeah, if
Mhm.
you want to book me, hit him up. But another day in the life, just trying to share my story with someone new.
I love it. Well, we connected. We locked in with y'all the long way. Jay Cristal, he's very active on my social media. We
Facts.
interact a lot through social media and whatnot. So shout out to him for sure. Shout out to you for being here with us today. So
Appreciate you
you
for having me.
mentioned you mentioned some of your accomplishments, but you've also been nominated 21 times across multiple platforms, and like you said, you've won 6 awards. How
Yeah.
does it feel, especially now, like you're going back into another award ceremony, of course, with
Yeah.
the Yo ATL Raps coming up in April. So, how
Yeah.
does it feel to be recognized so consistently and at this level, so to say?
I mean, it feels it's always a blessing, like when people validate you for what you're doing. Like it's nice to be a recognized and accomplished, but I strive more for the message with people. So it's never been really about who am I touching. It's more about like not what platforms I'm touching, but what lives am I touching. Like what
Right.
person's life did I make a difference in today? Like that's kind of why I made a TikTok when I was still had a beard. Like, hey, support local artists, small businesses, creators, because we make music for the people. Like we consume it on a minor level when we're making it, but I make music for people. Like uplift them from a bad day. You feeling like you want to work out hard, go listen to some Money Man. I guarantee you can work out to any one of my songs. I try to be different, and me being different has got me all these nominations across multiple platforms. Especially Yo Raps ATL. This is the second time in 3 years since being introduced to the platform 2 years ago that I've been nominated. I went to the SCA award platform unknown and won. So I mean that was a huge one. The UMAs, the Underground Music Awards, that when I first came out, nobody would give me a shot, but this guy, his name is BMO. He gave me a opportunity to really shine on his platform and gave me a lot of recognition. So shout out to him. It's nice to be validated, but I
Yeah.
mean I'm still gonna be consistent either way. Like I've consistently tried to at least drop one song a year, that way, because there is people out there still listening. My dad passed away in February, so
Sorry
I
to hear
took some
that.
time off.
Condolences.
Yeah, I took about a year off, got into it's actually Street Sweeper who pulled me out of it. Really, I was down on myself because I lost my parents. You know, it's hard losing your dad, especially. He's like my lifeline. Taught me everything I
Yeah.
know about business. Was influential in the building the Money Map brand and the sound. Was influential in building my general contracting business. So you know, he played a big part in my life. So when I lost him, it was like I really lost a piece of myself. And then Street Sweeper, actually, funny story, not to get off topic, but
Huh.
Street Sweeper actually reached out to me and was like, "Man, Matt, you can't give up. Like you came way too far to give up. You can't throw in the towel." And like it just kind of made me think of like something my dad would tell me, and it just kind of brought me right back to reality for a minute.
Mhm.
It was like, man, he wouldn't want me to give up. You know, got to keep pushing the music. There's somebody out there that needs this music. So like that's kind of what I've been going off of is like pure motivation of my love for the craft. You know.
Yeah. For sure. I love that. And definitely condolences to losing your father.
Yeah.
Definitely
Appreciate you.
good to have somebody like Sweeper that can come in and kind of maybe just pull you out when you kind of feeling yourself just kind of
Yeah.
saying, stagnant in this one specific mode and you just need to kind of
Yeah.
get yourself back,
Oh, I
So
was stuck. I was definitely stuck. I mean, I talked with Naja a lot too. So like, good friend of mine. Shout out to Naja. So he's you guys
Yeah,
always got my
yeah.
back, and it's been tough though for real. Like just trying to continue to move forward, and I also have another business I'm running full time during the day, Monday through Friday. I don't work W-2 no more. I work for myself 100% of the time, all the time now. So
yeah.
just being able to do that has like really humbled me in the sense of my music because I think you can I think you can look at it from like one or two ways. Like I try to take a holistic approach, like general contracting is the same as music, is the same as modeling. So I take that approach. So like anything I do with my other business, I'm willing to do in my Money Mat, the brand business, because
Right.
all businesses have that same, plateau where it runs on the same kind of um, operating systems, if you will.
You were
Yeah.
also inducted into the is it Academia Award Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Is that how you
So,
say it?
yeah, Academia Award Hall of Fame. Yep.
Okay, that was
So,
back in 2023. So what
yep.
does that achievement mean to you as an independent artist?
I mean, it really, honestly. So we entered myself into a contest early on. So I was in there with it was me, Mo Money, and then there was several other artists where we submitted our single for a placement opportunity, and they
Okay.
ended up, giving. I think they gave each artist the placement opportunity. I got an email about 2 months later, like because of your unique sound and the way that you do your music, like we want to give you an opportunity to be inducted into our Hall of Fame. I was like, whatever, this it's a scam, whatever. I was like, so I went along with it. I'm gonna throw $100 away just to see if it's a scam, But I went ahead and paid the submission fee or whatever. They screened me, and then they ended up reaching out to me almost. It was like almost a year later, and they were like, "You've been nominated and inducted by our panel into the Academia Award Hall of Fame for your unique and original sound," is what they said. So it's a big one. Like I'm really geeked about that one. It's nice to be recognized on that level. Like it's hard enough to
Yeah,
win
super
an
dope.
award. It's hard enough to win an award. So I mean, it's definitely helped. I think helped me in the aspect of trying to get my message across. Now, the awards are great and all, but you got to convert them into and capitalize on them. Like I'm not trying to be out here doing open mics all the time. Like I haven't done a show since we did the book show. I was
Mhm.
booked one other time after that, and then I told everybody like, if you want to book me, like you got to get a hold of my management because this is how I feed my kids.
Yeah,
So like, if you want to support the brand, really support the brand. Book me. I'm not gonna charge you 10,000 a show. Like in
right.
town, I charge 2,500. Out of town, I'm charging like 7,500 now. You know what I mean? But that's
Hmm.
that's travel, food, lodging, babysitters, my bills while I'm gone, like whatever I'm missing. So it's it's a show, it's an experience. The
Yeah, fact.
totality of like I don't care if there's one person or 100 people. Like I'd rather there be 100 people, but if there's one, we're gonna give the same
Rock it
show.
out.
Yeah, I mean it don't matter. It don't matter to me. Like I don't care if there's one, two, 10, 20, 10,000, 50,000. I'm gonna rock any show I get on, and I think people they know that by now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Go
think
ahead.
the one thing a lot of artists they miss out on is like this is business. Like I did an interview with Kermit Henderson, the guy who
Mhm.
found Joe Jackson. He was a marketer. I was in there with Slywick Wiki, and several other DJs in a Zoom call, and they did an interview with me, and they were just kind of blown away at what I knew as a musician. Like I've made the time to invest my time into learning my craft. So
Mhm.
like
Right.
10%, we can come out and rock any stage, but like 90% of this is business. It's entertainment. Like I'm doing it. The message in the music is real, but when I'm performing, that is entertainment. Like I'm trying to get people up in the club, like just like a
Yeah.
DJ would. So I mean, at the end of the day, you got to put the time and effort into what you want as an artist. At any business, I don't care if you do hair, you do nails, you do studio time, you're a beat maker, you're a carpenter, you're a
Mhm.
radio show, you're a host, you work in a homeless shelter and help homeless people out. Like it don't matter what you do, like give 100% all the time. And then I think that's a lot of what it is.
I just gotta let everybody know out there. You need a consultation, man. It's who you holler at. You know,
Yeah,
first name Money, last name Mac.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? You know what I'm saying?
Love
yeah.
that. So we are actually about to jump into your record.
Okay.
So if you would just tell us a little bit about the song and then go ahead and drop your song.
Yep. So this song is about.
Mm.
It's just about what the feature price is about to be, man. Like it's really one of them tracks that's like you want a good song, like you want a good song, book me,
Yes.
but it's gonna cost money. The name of the song is 100 grand. It's Money Man
Mm.
featuring Rick Ross.
You
I
heard
Yay.
put
me.
together I put together quite a bit of time and effort into doing all that. So shout out my graphics. We got solid graphics, but it's definitely a must hear.
Okay.
I ain't gonna mess on the other artists, but my verse is pretty solid. So make sure you stay for the whole thing. Yeah, it's 100 grand by Money Mac.
Let's go.
The way I get it, I'm on a mission. Had to get them digits and run it up. 100 grand, I'm a couple hundred bundles up. I'm the man and the rest of y'all some runners up. The way I get it, I'm on a mission. Had to get them digits and run it up. 100 grand, I'm a couple hundred bundles up. I'm the man and the rest of y'all some runners up.
100 blocks on the dot. Ricky Ross, new whip, tennis shoes in the socks. I'm up in Secret City, yeah, that boy got the bling. You better go on the brick selling like ringtones. I'm stepping out fresh, I'm stepping out clean. The young mob, though boy in DPC. When I'm up in the D, we gon' stunt like a dog. My drop out of school, but we subject to ball. Don't worry about the cause the cookers ain't sharp. I'm looking in the phantom, but you know that I'm the mob. See the grill in the front, might get a feel in the front. How you feeling, Ricky Ross? I get $1 million a month. So mob, I get it so mob. Pulling up to the trap, fresh off a blow. Yeah, them charging all the gene pussy. You tell that if you waiting on the side, boy, just hit myself back.
The way I get it, I'm on a mission. Had to get them digits and run it up. 100 grand, I'm a couple hundred bundles up. I'm the man and the rest of y'all some runners up. The way I get it, I'm on a mission. Had to get them digits and run it up. 100 grand, I'm a couple hundred bundles up. I'm the man and the rest of y'all some runners up. Going hard for my city, you could call me Joe Shiesty. Step in the club, in my neck stay ice. JKM on the front, Money Mad on the clothes. We selling services, boy, come put your cell phone. You ain't never seen nothing like this from the Midwest. OHIO, you better get some respect. 75 South to set up shop in GA. I told them come and get it quick. I'm in every beat today. Getting paid when I hit the mic. I don't gotta sell bricks. Stupid for the feature, you can run and tell that. Went legit for my brand. Now I'm worldwide known. I've been a king in this county. Boy, send his someone call. I'm on the way. Solo, I'm on the road. Never cared about the crowd. The bar was high on the tone. When I traveled out of town, I never needed alone. Hit the stage, been a man for some years. Leave it alone. The way I get it, I'm on a mission. Had to get them digits and run it up. 100 grand, I'm a couple hundred bundles up. I'm the man and the rest of y'all some runners up. The way I get it, I'm on a mission. Had to get them digits and run it up. 100 grand, I'm a couple hundred bundles up. I'm the man.
All right. Well, then we are back then in this thing. You heard me? 10 grand,
Mm.
50 grand, 100 grand.
100
You know what
grand
I'm saying? That's the
featuring
cut.
my
Yeah,
Aquarius
nah, you know
brother,
what? I ain't,
Ricky Rose.
man, cut it out.
That's my Aquarius twin. That's twin right there.
Cut it out,
I know
man.
that's right.
Nah,
I
100
know that's right.
grand. I was when you said the song, I always think of the candy bar.
Yeah, that's what made me think of the title. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Really?
like when I'm thinking of marketing, I'm thinking of like ain't going in Cincinnati is like we ain't doing it. We ain't going somewhere else. It may mean something totally different. But like everybody's got an ain't going. Atlanta's got an ain't going. But like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think of the marketability. Like how if somebody hears the title of my song, will it make them think of something else? And then like that's how they'll remember it. Or like I've always thought that. So that's cool. You said that for real.
Nah,
Yep.
facts, It's a Pisces thing, you know what I mean?
We in
Pisces
tune.
power.
Tapped in.
Nah, facts.
Hey, calm down with all that. It's Aquarius.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
need y'all
Yeah.
to
saying?
pipe down.
No,
Man, it's about to be
okay.
over here.
No,
I
for
No,
real.
no,
think
it ain't.
Yeah, tell them
We
Aquarius to
just
it's
move.
about to
getting
be
in.
over.
We just getting started. Don't even play us
Tell
like
them
that.
to
I know that's right.
move on over. You feel me? Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Um, if you can go back and give your younger self advice before starting in this industry, what would it be?
Um, don't be in the streets while you're doing the music.
Huh.
The only reason I say that is because I think it goes back to our last interview. Um, I spoke a lot about like what I've been through in music and stuff like that. But like
Mm-hmm.
outside of music, before I ever had kids, like I wasn't always living the best, right? Like I didn't make the best choices as a kid. I had a great dad. He raised me right,
Mm-hmm.
but like I didn't. I always wanted to do the opposite. So if I could go back and tell my younger self anything, it would be if I was going to do music, be wholeheartedly dedicated to music, get an actual job working 9 to 5, because then the money you're sitting there making night over night that you would be making weekly over weekly, you would be able to invest a lot more. Maybe would have gotten farther at a younger age. I don't know, but I would definitely say not don't be messing around in the streets if you really want to do music. Like
Yeah.
if that's for real, because people dying out here because of that. Like everybody thinks the violence in music is cool, but like they don't understand the culture behind it. I
Yeah.
get the culture behind it. So like you get somebody talking about gang and all this, and they're throwing up gang signs, and they're really not gang members for real. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then that real gang member catches you slipping. Like that's what it is. Like it's a cultural thing, and like you gotta respect the culture if you want to be in it.
Nah, facts. That's great advice. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
definitely heavy influence in the 90s. You know what I mean? You just need to put 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And it was like, yeah, this should happen within 12 months. Should be in no time, mom and
yeah.
dad. Sit on back. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
nah, for
who
real.
needs a
Nah, for
job,
real.
bro?
Nah,
Like,
for real. Seriously, for real. Nah, that's what I mean. And really, like the music's been a gateway for me. Like
Yeah.
it's been an
facts.
escape. So like me not doing music for such a period of time and then coming back to the music, like I've realized how much. Like I didn't really quit doing the music. I
You
kept
just took a
releasing
break.
music. I just took a break. I took a step back, decompress a little bit. But while I was decompressing, I didn't realize how much it meant to me. Like
Mhm.
I left it alone for a while. I got a whole EP done. That's not
I was
even
about to
released.
say you probably realized how much content you had anyway.
Yeah,
Like even though you wasn't actively recording, you still had content that you could drop or stuff that you could space out and kind of still make yourself look active. You know what
yeah,
I mean? So
yeah.
Mhm.
No, for sure. And I mean, I think that's really what it is. Like the hip hop game, smoke and mirrors. Like
yeah.
this is all real ice, though. I just want to let everybody know. I just want to make sure we on the same page here. Like this, I didn't rent this from my jeweler. I didn't rent this from my jeweler. So I mean,
Hold on a second. Don't get no
I
Ah,
mean, I'm
ideas.
just
dang.
saying though, like it's like
Stop, bro.
it's smoke and mirrors for real. Like I've took a lot of time and invested. There's some people out here like
Ah,
Moneybag
that's
Yo
funny.
actually said it in an interview that
Right,
he faked it until he made it.
right.
Like, but
Fact.
like, I mean, maybe that's how it
That
is.
works for
But like,
him, huh?
It worked
Right.
for him. Like I'm not gonna knock it, but like like I'm not gonna be out here rocking fake ass. I just can't go. I
I'm
can't go.
That part.
hollering.
It is what it is. But I think you could go and make it look like it's something it's not. Like I could go down the street to Hertz and rent the nicest car. He did it for the How I Like video. I rented that
Right.
300. I ain't gonna sit here and lie on air. I rented the
Right.
300. Drove from Ohio to Atlanta for the book release. While I
Mm-hmm.
was in the Airbnb, I shot a video with my
Mm-hmm.
rental car,
Mm-hmm.
acted like I owned it,
Mm-hmm.
all that. Threw fake money in the video, and
Hmm.
no
It's
one questioned it.
props.
And in that sense, we're gonna go ahead and let everybody know about this or that. You know what I'm saying? Switch up the mood here. Since y'all know, I know Money Matt, that's my bro. But for those that don't know, you know what I mean? We're gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and tap into your little spidey sense right here.
Okay.
First question.
Okay.
Would you rather headline your own tour or open for a legendary artist?
Open for a legendary artist. And the reason I say that is because if I headline my own tour, my fan base isn't large enough as a legendary artist. Like you open for a legendary artist, you get tapped into all their fan bases, all of the people they know, all of the promo teams they know, all the radio station DJ personalities, anybody they know, and now
Talk
you are
that
right
talk.
there with them. So I
Talk
mean,
that talk.
me being a headline on a show would be awesome, but I would much rather be a part of someone else's show because I'm gonna get more notoriety out of it at the end because everybody remembers who Lil Wayne is. Not everybody don't remember who Money Matt is right now. We ain't
Right.
there yet. So like that's
uh,
that's that's just what it is. That's the truth.
Yeah.
The truth
but
burns, man, boy.
I can't even
Yeah.
ask no more questions. I get tickled because I already know. I know this dude. So
I
this shit,
got you. I
I
got
get
you. You ready,
this
Money
son
Matt?
is funny with it, man. That's the Rusky. Of course he would say
Yeah,
So
right.
I got something for you. I want to know,
that. Go ahead.
are between the two things that I'm going to name, would you consider them, or between the things that I'm going to name, would you consider them an investment or an waste of money? You ready?
Okay.
All right.
Ready.
Paying for social media ads to promote your music.
Mm, what's the next one?
I'm tired of you.
Yeah.
Buy, buying 10,000 buying 10,000 fake followers on Instagram.
That's a waste of money. Okay.
Yep.
The first one, okay, I'll wait till you get to the last one. Go ahead and get to
Okay.
the last one.
Nah, it's still funny.
Investing in high quality music production and engineering.
Okay. So here we go. And this is why I'm glad you asked that because I'm gonna say three's an investment because I do that. I own a Newman, I own an Apollo, I record
Mm-hmm.
like the pros. I pay
Mm-hmm.
for my engineer. Actually, my engineer is the dopest because man, he looks out. Drop Thompson is my engineer. He does such a great job. Producer, engineer, videographer. I've came a long way with him. He's a part of the team. So,
Right.
paying for high quality music versus putting my money in ads for AdSense. It depends on what you do with the AdSense. Okay. So I've invested in social media reach, but I did not go for a specific song. I went for the whole page.
Or
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
if you're not going for the whole page, you should be promoting something specific. So like
Right.
Mm-hmm.
for
Right.
us, like when we do our pool party and we trying
Right.
to, enhance sales on the tickets and stuff like that, it's a specific event. When I
Yeah.
did the Fabo event, I put an ad on that. So it's like certain things I'll put an ad on, but I wouldn't put an
Yeah.
ad on just like a regular radio flyer or,
No, no,
stuff like that.
no.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
So
it depends on what you're doing. So, like when I actually promoted while you were waiting. It's a Christian rap song. I put it on a TikTok ad before it came out. 11.3 thousand views. I think it was like 29 reshares, something like nothing really crazy, but like the people that it reached, they ended up coming back for more. So
okay.
like it helps. I would say it's an investment in some aspects. It just depends on how you're investing it. Like you got AdSense with Google and YouTube. I would
Mm-hmm.
say that's an investment because YouTube is a widely consumed product
Platform. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
platform product. People consume
Mm-hmm.
products on YouTube though,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so it's a great platform. But it depends on how you go about convert cost per conversion rate. So if your cost per conversion rate is higher than what you're investing, it's a waste of money.
Okay. That makes sense.
if that makes
Let's.
sense. So like if you paying 10 cents per click versus paying 3 cents a click. So say you spend $50 on a 1 week campaign that's 10 cents a click. Okay, just this is
Mm-hmm.
all rough figures, and then you spend a 3 month campaign where it's say 2.5 to 3 cents per click.
Mm-hmm.
Long term, you're getting more views because you might get the most views in the most amount of time up front, but the back end is gonna barely get anything. You're gonna
Mhm.
get long term front to back. So say it's a 3 month span, you run it for a whole quarter, $50, 3 cents a click. You
Mm-hmm.
feel like you didn't get that many views, you take a picture. How I did this was I took a picture of a song with one view, and then I took a picture with the same song at 460,000 views, which is ain't going. I actually invested $2,864 into that, into the making of the video, the campaign of the song, the promotion of the single, and I made back $1,300 off of that
Yeah, I
song.
was
So
about to say they always
yeah,
say like in reality it take about $1 million to push a song
oh
successful.
yeah, yeah,
Like
two
it take
hundred and
a
fifty
lot of
thousand.
money. Yeah.
250,000 to break it for sure. To break it on a pretty large scale, 250K for sure. I would say you need a quite a bit of money, but you don't. I don't want to say it like this, but you monetize the people without monetizing the people. So you bring them the song, you let them hear the song. Like, okay, that's a good example. I do album releases, right? When I
Hmm.
do an album release, I'm like, who wants a free copy? Who wants a free copy? Drop your email on the post. I get 100 people that drop an email on the post. I
You
done
got an
sold a
email list.
hundred. I done no. I sold 100 albums before that song even came out because I already got a UPC on my single before I even send it to you. I
Hmm.
got already bought the UPC for a physical copy. So when I email you a digital copy, I already got that UPC code from distribution. You
Hmm.
record it through an artist track. It's called Artist Manager. It's like a track campaign where you can actually track all your sales in one spot across platforms, even a free copy to a download.
If you could perform in one city
Mm.
for the rest of your career,
Mm.
where would it be and why?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Atlanta,
Great.
Georgia. The
Great
reason I
pick.
say that, the reason why I say that, I would say Atlanta, Georgia is my top, right? Obviously, my home state, absolutely, but Atlanta, Georgia just has so many different cultures and diversity. It's very dynamic. You know, Cincinnati is as well, but you guys have a lot more. You guys have success there with the music. You know what I'm saying? So if I
Mhm.
was to perform in any place, Georgia would be it because you never know who you're gonna run into. Like,
Good friend.
you just don't. You don't know who
True.
you're gonna run into. You don't know who these people know. You don't know anything about any of these people. Like they're just normal people. We went to the award show last time, and I'm passing out my business
That
card to
part.
crime mob, and didn't
That
even know,
part.
wasn't even thinking
Oh
twice
yeah,
about it.
little Jay on the track show was.
That
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even think about it. Like, but Atlanta's just like it's so diverse. I really I love it down there. Really, like it's home away from home for me for sure.
A lot of
That's
people say
definitely my
that.
top. It is. It's home away from home. I mean, I got y'all down there. I got a lot of good people I've met down there. So like, the South is definitely hospitable for sure.
Hospitable. Well, it is always a pleasure of us having you here on our platform. I'm glad that we got a
Yes.
chance to catch up and just spread your words to our market and let some people that may have not been able to tap in with you before on our first interview that we had with you, just kind of resurfacing yourself and bringing you back to our fans. Can you tell them how they can find you, follow you, how they can get the song, and all that?
Yep. So to get the song, I'll be doing a free record release like I was just talking about on the email list. Make sure you go follow me on Facebook at Money Matt the Brand. Follow me on TikTok at Money Matt the Brand. Instagram. Go to Instagram, Money Matt underscore official. And then my link tree's in my bio. That's a good way to get a hold of me. Or you can always reach out, DM me, whatever. Look up, all you gotta do is look up Matt Mansour, motivational. Money Matt, the motivational hip hop pioneer.
And I will also tag him so you can look for his flyer on our page and
Yep.
follow him that way as well.
Yep.
But it was definitely a pleasure. I want to thank you. You're a good friend of ours. We will
Yes,
be with
yeah.
you real
Yep.
soon in
Yep.
April. So we're looking
Yep.
forward to that.
Yep.
And y'all know what it is, man. The Gumbo Show. Y'all make sure
Yes,
y'all stay
sir.
locked in. And we will be right back.